Hi, I'm Elle. I'm the Keystone Stitcher. Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, November 16th. I'm a day late. I also have wet hair. Sorry, I'm tired of waiting. It's cold and rainy, so my hair's taking forever to dry today. But I want to get this video out to you today, so we're just going to roll with it. Today I have a lot for you. I have 7 whips to show you. Actually, I have 6 whips and a new start. Let's put it that way. But 7 projects to show you. I have a giveaway from my last video for the 1,000 subscribers. And I've got, what else do I have? I've got a really amazing way that stitchers have come together to help one of our own who lost pretty much everything. So we'll get into that and then we'll get into the rest of it. So first off, let me do the giveaway of my 1,000 subscribers. I spun, and this is the winter. This is the way, yeah, we've got winter coming. That sweater's on. The winter is Stitching by the River 8666. So get in touch with me. Let me know if you would like a 123 Stitch gift card, or if you would like a gift card to UnconventionalXStitch. So, Stitching by the River. My details, you can reach me through Instagram or email. Instagram, I usually get a notification, so it's quicker. But notify me either way. Give me your email. Let me know where to send that. Okay, so before we get into my whips, I do want to talk about something that both is devastating and is amazing. One of my absolute favorite companies that I buy my charts from is UnconventionalXStitch. And I'm sure many of you have already heard this. Jody and her family, they lost their home. They lost their business almost. So anything that she had, so charts, paper charts, needle minders, fabric, floss, it's gone. You can still buy PDFs, but you know, her family, her pets, they're safe. But I was devastated to hear that. I, years ago, lost a home in an electrical fire. I know what it's like to lose everything, and I didn't have a business. I was running out of my home. So Kaylee, and I think she's doing this with one other person, but I know Kaylee. Kaylee 10 Stitch on Instagram is doing a raffle giveaway. And what you need to do for that is you need, there's directions, you know, you follow UnconventionalXStitch, you post what you have. If you purchase a chart between the day the fire happened and November 4th, purchase a chart from UnconventionalXStitch and start it. Show a picture of your start. You will be entered in a giveaway raffle in which you can receive one of Kaylee's amazing gift bag or project bags and a gift card to UnconventionalXStitch in the amount of $20 to $75. There will be 5 winners. So check that out. See if there's, you know, if you want to participate in that. I want to help in that giveaway. I want to help Jody even more. Now, I purchased 2 charts from Jody the moment I heard about her fire. It was the only thing I knew I could do at the time to help her. And like I said, I know what it's like to lose everything and having to start over. And I will show you. These are the 2 that I purchased. I purchased Children of the Forest and I purchased Wisdom. Children of the Forest, off the top of my head, I'll put it on the screen. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the artist. Wisdom is by Nicolee Payne. So I started thinking, what could I do? What else could I do to help? And I thought, this is what I can do. Since I purchased 2 charts for me, I'm going to give you a chart. I'm going to buy 2 charts for my subscribers. What you need to do for me is pretty simple. Just leave a comment, and in your comment, use the word chart, but then tell me which one you want. So when I do the drawing, I'll look for the word chart, and then whichever chart you said you would like is the one that I will buy you and gift you. I think I will do this, my next video, instead of doing it on the 1st, I think I'll get it up on the 31st so you can see it on the 1st. That way you can get your chart right away, because as soon as you notify me, I will purchase your chart and have it sent to you. You will then have the 1st through the 4th to start it for the drawing for Kaylee. So that way you could enter that drawing and I will gift you the chart to do that. So what you need to do is go to Unconventional X Stitch. If you have a wish list, pick something off your wish list. If you don't, find something you like. And then just leave a comment using the word chart and tell me the name of the chart you want. I'd also like to see what else you guys like, so that'll be fun for me. So that's how I would like to help out. And now we're going to get into the whips. So I'm working on what I'm calling Dark October. If you missed my last video, what I'm doing is I'm stitching on anything that has dark threads or has a dark theme. And I've pretty much stayed with that. I will show you my last project. Kind of got away from that, but I'll explain that. Okay, so the first one has not been drawn yet, but this is what I'm using for football stitching. And that just means it's something to keep my hands busy while I'm watching the TV. And this is Life Support, the artwork. Oh, wait a minute, before I do that, I haven't told you my artwork in the back. I've put up some Halloween. This over here is Frankie the Thinker. It's by Glendon Place. It was I had so much fun stitching that. That is on a printed fabric flare, so the moon is not part of the design. The moon is what's on the fabric. And then this right here is Halloween Resurrection by Lone Elm Lane. And it's not available on most shops right now. I don't know if it's still available. There's one shop that has it listed online. I don't remember which one it is, but it listed as out of stock. So you might have to find that on the secondary market if you like it. I love it though. I really do. So I hope it's still available. Okay, so back to stitching. This is Life Support. I'm stitching it on a 20 count Aida. Oh, let's do this. I stitch 2/1 on everything, and I stitch on 18 or 20 count almost exclusively. If I stitch on anything other, I will let you know. And almost all my fabrics are Zweigart. This is by Color and Cotton. They use Zweigart base. And here's where I am. So I am simply stitching the black while I watch football. And I was finishing up here. I think I still had a little bit left to do on. So this is page 2, page 3, page 6. And now this area from here down is page 9. And you can see these missing stitches. This is 3371 and 939. So when this gets called on my wheel for my Dark October, I will start filling all those in because those are dark colors. And then that will all be filled in. So let me bring that in a little bit closer. And you can see there's quite a bit that's going to go in here. That one's probably the one that has the most so far. But yeah. And let me pull it back and show you the before. That's where it was last time you saw it. So, decent amount of progress. I don't watch every football game, but when I do, this is what I work on. Okay, so now what got spun? In my last video, I told you I spun to know what I would be working on that particular day, and I spun Strength. This is by UnconventionalXStitch. I have quite a few of theirs. I really do love their charts. The artwork is by Nicolee Payne. This is on an 18 count Very Light Pewter by Zweigart. It's one of those standard colors. And I'm working this now page by page. So last year, I don't know if I can get this all in. I worked on all that black as my football stitching. This year, I'm doing diagonal pages. So I needed to finish that page, and then I came down and I started this page. So there's some lighter colors in here, but I did try to work on a lot of the dark. So I'll bring those in, and I will put right over it where it was when you last saw it. So yeah, that's not going too badly. And if I pull it back, you can see, I love the details in that. One of my favorite pieces. The next one is, oh, I didn't tell you, Life Support is by StitchingMoonDesigns on Etsy. I knew I'd forget something. This next one that was spun is also, Strength. I'm not giving you percentages. So my Life Support is at 15.08%. Strength is now at 31.35%. And this one I'm going to show you now is at 31.85. They were so close. This is Stone Expression. Artwork is by Giuseppe Miconi. same as life support, and it's charted by StitchingMoonDesigns. And here it is. So I don't probably have to pull back that far. So what I worked on this time was this page over here. All of this color here is 3371, and then I came across the top and I was filling in some of the black. So that's where that page is. And I will put a picture of that. I don't remember what so anyway, here we go. I'll pull it back and I'll put a picture over my face of where it was. Can't remember if I took the whole picture or if I just took that one page. So yeah, having a lot of fun with this. Look at these girls' faces. They're amazing. Giuseppe is an amazing artist. He has very imaginative pieces, and I'm not stitching his most imaginative. So check out StitchingMoonDesigns and see what else she's charted by him. All right, the next one is One for Sorrow. This is one of my very few. I only have two charts by Heaven Earth Designs. This is one of those. The artwork is by Stephanie Pui-Mun Law. I am currently at 14.23%, and this is currently my oldest project, so this is really sad. My whole problem with this is all these light colors on white fabric. That's the only reason this has taken me forever to stitch. So what did I do? I filled in the body here, all that dark. And this is on a 20 count even weave by Zweigart. Again, you can see the stripe there. That's how you know that's a Zweigart fabric. So let me pull back and I will put a picture where it was. I'm having a lot of fun with spinning the wheel and just giving things like 2 days and moving on. It's been fun this month after being so focused on picking a project and working on it till it was done, to just work for a little bit and move to the next one and see all of them. Okay, the next one that was fun is Eyes of the Forest. This is what it will look like. I'm doing this as a sal with Carrie, the patient stitcher. You need to check her out. If you like my owl, if you like this, you will love hers. So those blue eyes, she's changing to yellow, and it looks so good. I was watching her last video, and I was stitching on Eyes of the Forest when her video came out, and I literally stopped her video and turned mine around to compare my blue eye with her yellow eye. And although blue is my favorite color, I love them both. I was like, wow, she did such a great job converting it. So here is where I am. So this one, now I am currently color complete. I can't get this all in. There we go. I'm color completing, and the color I was working on this time was 310 and 3371 maybe? 310 and 939. And what I did was I filled in up here. I came up here and filled that in, and then I came down here and added all this in. So let me pull this back and show you the before. Now I'm really hoping this gets spun again, because while there was 2,400 and some stitches, I still have somewhere between 800 and 900. There's a little bit here, and then there's a lot down here. And so I'm hoping my wheel will spin this a second time this month so I can finish that color. The next one, this is Death in the Garden. The artwork is by Megan Majeski. This is another one by UnconventionalXStitch. I'm currently at 17.76%, and I just started this, I think it was the end of April. This one stitches up so quickly. There's no confetti yet. There's no ninja stitches. It's a joy to stitch on. And here we are. I can probably bring that in a little bit closer, and yeah, there you go. You can see it all. So what I did is I finished this page up here, and then I came down and started on this page. And I didn't realize that this page only has this little bit of dark colors. So I was picking colors here and working them, and then going a block over and picking colors. And I got to here and realized how much of the pinks and purples were in here. So I'll bring that in close. That'll be the flower growing out of her eye. And So yeah, this one I worked on dark colors up here. I had a lot of 823, but this one I worked on a lot of lighter colors. But this one again, I'm stair stepping the pages, going from left to right, top to bottom. So let me put in where it was. And yeah, this one's fun. The funny thing about this one is this is one that my granddaughters enjoy seeing a lot. I have a feeling it's going to be one they fight over who gets it. And finally, the last one that I spun was A New Start. And this is Broken Wings. The artwork is by Inna Guerrero. It's E-N-Y-S, so I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I'm sorry. And I only had one day on this so far. I'm at 0.48%, and I just left it in the hoop because, well, that's all I got done right there. And yeah, so I'm going to work on this a little bit more. There's no before on this one. This is, I had started Masquerade. Here's Masquerade, so you know what I'm talking about. I started that. It was too tight. This is a 20 count, and it was just too tight. I had shrunk the 20 count in dyeing it, and so I scrapped it, and I'm starting that over. That didn't get spun, but that will be started this month. And so I'm using this from that. So this is a 20 count that I dyed myself. And this is not white, this is white and 23 and gosh, what a 712, and there's a lot of different colors in there. But so that's what I've done so far in these last 2 weeks. I'm already planning for the rest of the year, and November, I pretty much know what I'm going to do. So in November, at the beginning of the month, I have a new start. I'll be starting Children of the Forest, this one, so that I can participate in the new starts for UnconventionalXStitch. So that will get a couple of days at the beginning of the month. Then after that, as I've been working on these projects here, I've kind of assessed where everything is, and I've picked 4, I think, 3 or 4. 2, 3. I picked 3 that I want to finish the page. So for example, Death in the Garden, I want to finish this page before the end of the year. And there's not a whole lot you can see up close. I mean, that 2, maybe a 3rd day, something like that, and I'll have that finished. So I picked a couple projects like that. I will continue working in November on life support when I'm in front of the television. I would also like to finish my Night Fairy. I'm not going to pull it out today, but this is my Night Fairy. And I also, let me see if I can get it. I would also like, and it's almost impossible, to see how close I can come to finishing this top row. Since this is my largest project. Now, from this point over, there's still over 15,000 stitches, plus everything I haven't done in here. I haven't calculated that. So I don't think I will get that done. Yeah, you don't need to see the whole fabric now, but yeah. I don't think I will get that done, but I would like to work towards that. Also in November, I have some Christmas stuff I need to work on. I have it's going to take a large amount of time, crochet project that is a request for Christmas, and I have a sewing project that has been requested for Christmas. So what I'm going to do is, the first half of the day, I will work on those types of things, and then in the evening, I'll cross stitch. So you may not see as much stitching in November, but that's November. For now, I'm working on Dark October, and I have, like I said, I have 2 projects. So life support hasn't been spun, and my restart on Masquerade hasn't been spun. Once I work on those 2, then I will go back and I will reset the wheel and see what it gives me from there. So I'm having a lot of fun. Let me get it now, the right one. So, Stitching by the River. I almost said Stitching in the Burrow, and I knew that wasn't right. Stitching by the River, 8666. Give me your details of where you would like me to send your gift card. And then for the rest of you, if you would like to participate, well, including my winner of this one, you're not excluded. Everyone watching this, boy, I sure messed that up. Be sure to let me know what chart you would love to stitch from UnconventionalXStitch, and I will pick the winner for that on November 30th. Did I say 31st earlier? I think I did. It's only 30 days in November. On November 30th, so you have that night and into the 1st. You don't have to worry about waiting for my video if you would like to start that chart. So that's what I have for you today. Not a whole lot, but not as much progress as you're normally seeing on my things, but I'm having fun. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. Bye.